The Ottomans, one of the most powerful and rapidly expanding countries in the hands of the player in Europa Universalis 5. Of course, by now, we all know that a lot of these bonuses that the Ottomans get come from their situation, the rise of the Turks. Of course, to take advantage of all those bonuses, they do need to be the most powerful Beylik in Anatolia. But what if they weren't? What if we took another Beylik in Anatolia, played as them, became more powerful than the Ottomans, we got those bonuses, and pretty much completely replaced them? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video, where we're going to be playing as the Eretnids, or the Beylik of Eretna, becoming more powerful than the Ottomans, taking over the rise of the Turk situation from them, and absolutely dominating the entirety of Anatolia and the Balkans. Let's jump in. Alright, here we are as the Beylik of the Eretnids, ladies and gentlemen, or Eretna, as we'll continue referring to them from now on. And as you can see, we actually immediately start off in a war to unify the Ilkhanate versus some of these guys right here. And interestingly enough, we do start off as a vassal of the Jalairids, which are pretty much right here. Obviously, that's not really a problem. We'll be breaking free pretty soon. But yeah, Eretna, man, it doesn't, itself doesn't have any unique Eretna content, but we do have a lot of unique or semi-unique content because of the fact, because of our culture, because of our religion, and of course, because we are a Beylik. And speaking of being a Beylik, we do start off with the Anatolian Beylik, Tier 1 government reform, which is really powerful. It's basically a free government form. It gives us a cabinet seat, plus 25% non-accepted cultural levy size. It allows tributaries and stuff like that. And yeah, we are technically, by territory, the biggest Beylik, even though a lot of it isn't, our core or integrated or anything like that. So, yeah, man, the first thing to do is, queue up research and stuff like that, add the government reforms, wait for this war to end. We're really not going to get involved. And then, of course, we're going to break free from the Jalairids and start doing our own thing over here in Anatolia. And as soon as a month takes over, of course, the rise of the Turks situation will happen, and the Ottomans will be the big boss. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to queue up, the research right here. We do actually have some pretty good stuff, obviously, in this, free little thing that hasn't been researched in the Age of Traditions. For the other government reforms, man, oh, actually, that's not it. Where are other government reforms? There we go. There's the other government reforms. We're going to get cooler ones even later on, but let's pick up autocracy for now, and then I'm also going to go with, I think, honestly, pop conversion speed is actually pretty powerful. Even though religion isn't really a problem, I am actually going to take feudal theocracy. Cool. All right, so that's done. Accepted, Turkic right here. Armenian is actually pretty big. We would want to accept it, but it's just so expensive. And to do some, estate privileges. There we go, got some cores because we accepted Turkoman, and there is, the rise of the Turk situation. We are number 2, Ahi says number 3. Obviously, we won't even be on here because we're a subject, but, yeah, we just need to break free from these guys. And there we go. Actually, the war ended immediately, so, let's go ahead and start, sowing disloyalty. Okay, there we go. Independence movement has been started. We just need to get, supporters. It's as simple as that. Wait, why the hell do I have missions on? What? I didn't change anything in my, starting thing. What? Okay, I'm not doing them. Well, here's the people we can invite to the, movement or whatever. Let's just get the Mamluks in. Now, we'll see if we can do anything special in this independence, since all of these guys right here are, subjects or subjects of the Jalairids. So we're already present in the Armenian Highlands kind of a little bit. It's not that beneficial for us to expand over there, since getting control will be extremely tough. And it's all Armenian culture, which is mega expensive to accept. And obviously a different religion. This whole thing right here is just... It's just not a very easy region to play in. But, yeah, we'll see if we can take some land. I mean, dude, realistically, do we even need anyone else? Like, the Jalairids and all of their subjects, sure, they bring in, a little more than 10k, I'm assuming, but I'm just gonna get some guys on the other side of them, so people can flank them. Okay, well, independence movement is here. It has been rallied. There we go. There's rally the movement. Conquer cost for attackers, subjugate cost. There's our declaration. Yeah, my boys are just gonna roll everyone. I don't think I'm even gonna do anything here, and we'll see what we can take once the war is over. Obviously, everything will get transferred to me. The annoying part is there's a trillion forts over in these guys, but it's fine. Let's just, yeah, wait it out. And like this, obviously, we stop the nobles from rising up too. An event about the mints. So regarding Konya and Sivas, which we actually already know, we'll get a Seljuk mint right there. which is actually a really powerful proximity source, man. Now, Konya and Sivas. Sivas is already our capital, right? So there's actually no point in having it there. That means later, later, obviously it's way beneficial to move our capital to Constantinople. I don't think I'm going to create my own market, honestly, since we're going to conquer the Trapezus real quick. But before we get to Constantinople, it might be good to move it to, like, I don't know, Ankara or some of these coastal ones or something like that. We'll see. First parliament is already here. We definitely want to change up some laws. First thing we're going to swap to is Central Council. All right, so the war is done. I'm only going to take a little bit of this province that we already have. It's totally fine. It can't get any more full provinces after that. So I'm just going to get war reps and all of their money. And there we go. Our independence war versus the Oretanids is done. Okay. Now it's time to focus on the real task at hand, which is expanding in Anatolia and becoming the most powerful Beylik. Now, the Ottomans, it comes from their tax base and their military strength, so that's how this goes. It's actually going to be a while before we become more powerful than them, so we really got to become quick here, man. Cilicia, Trebizond, obviously all of these guys. Yeah, that's perfect. We just need CBs. Can we even create CBs? Religious war. We don't got religious war. We need to wait for parliaments. Okay, nobles did end up rising up. Luckily, they only got one fort, so we'll take care of this quickly. Over here, obviously, we're going to go admin focus. Oh, they're being supported by Bafra, I'm just noticing now, which Bafra is actually a country that starts off as our tributary. And also these guys, too. Well, they fricked up. Hold it right there. Not at home Red Hawk here, reminding you to leave a like on this video if you are actually liking it. I mean, come on, dude. You've been watching it for so long already. Why not help me out? And of course, let me know in the comments below if you want to see me continue this run as a Retna. I'm having fun playing, you're having fun watching, so definitely let me know if you want to see that. And of course, you, yes you, Jeff, I know you haven't subscribed yet, so do it. You watch me every day anyway. All right. Let's get back to whatever we're doing. Okay, so that whole thing is over. I don't know why I thought I could annex these guys. It was just a civil war. It's fine. So yeah, we're continuing to integrate stuff, waiting on next parliament to hit either, Chandar, Cilicia, or Trebizond. These guys, I am actually gonna try and turn them into vassals, man, because it might be possible. We'll see. So that's why, there's no point in fighting them. Bafra, the Tacitinids, and these one location guys. Now, because I've used up actually all of my levies on that little noble rebellion, man, I'm not powerful enough to fight anyone. They're just gonna beat my ass. Damn, and in the meantime, Ottomans are growing. This might not be as easy as I thought. We're actually gonna have to skip this parliament as well and change up a law, wait for levies to go up. We definitely don't have enough money to get mercs either, and mercs aren't really around that much this early. Interestingly, because these guys are only my tributaries, I guess I can't defend them or whatever, because Trebizond just did this, and I'm not in that war. Huh. Okay, Black Death is here, so we're suffering through that right now and losing a good amount of money. Let's go ahead and change Bafra to vassal status. Let's do the same on the Tacitinids. And these last one location tiny guys. Okay, so now that we have those guys as subjects, man, we buffed ourselves pretty much, and I think we are powerful enough to take on Cilicia. Obviously not Trebizond, because they're back in with Byzantium, or these guys. Well, actually, holy stuff, Chandar doesn't have a fort. Okay, that's who we're gonna fight then. Yep, that's exactly who we're gonna fight. It's gonna be Chandar. It's way better, more Turkish and more Sunni. Way better than fighting Cilicia. Okay, we got a fort we're going in. I wonder if we can make Menteşe and Saruhan here our vassals too in this same war. We'll see. Another good thing about us fighting these guys instead of Cilicia is they border the Ottomans too. So, we're basically taking this and the Ottomans can't take it, whereas Cilicia doesn't really matter. They don't border it. And obviously some of you might be thinking, why don't we do invade neighbor Beylik? But we just gained the insulted us CB, which is still worse than Parliament, right? We don't have the awesome interactions that the Ottomans do for rapid expansion. We gotta do it the hard way. But yeah, these guys are pretty much beat, man. I'm just gonna go down to Saruhan and Menteşe right here. They don't have any forts either. We'll see if we can vassalize them. Yeah, man, scholarly treatise is huge for these guys. Let's actually take peasant levy first, and then we'll go down this branch. Okay, so Ottomans don't want to give us access, so I actually can't get the Saruhan, but can we do this? So Menteche becomes a fiefdom, and then I full annex Chandar. Oh, I can't do that like that. Oh, what if we... Okay, how much would it be like that? So this is... Ooh, actually, whoa, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Yeah, because we're using Parliament. Okay, this sucks. I can't actually separate piece Menteche right here. I'm just gonna full annex Chandar. Even that's quite a lot, man. Shoot. Ottomans, Karaman, Biz. Damn, it's tough when you're not the main guy, man, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Okay, there it is. Let's just go... what do we go with? You know, this one. Continuing to integrate stuff. No coalition has happened. I am improving with the guys. I'm gonna try and ally the Mamluks, funnily enough. And yeah, we're just chilling, man. At certain points, we're making money. At certain points, we're losing money, so it's not that bad. It's time to continue changing up laws. Ottomans are getting more powerful. They're onto Karaman now. So they pieced out Karaman. It wasn't a full annex, so we can pick up the pieces if we want to, but it's still... They're expanding really rapidly, man, and... I don't know, we gotta get Cilicia before they do. This is proving a lot harder than I thought it would be, I'm gonna be honest. But after that, I am assuming they're gonna go in for Biz because, you know, I never see AI Ottomans fight AI Eretna, you know, or it's rare if they're the same size on the map or whatever. I think that's why I think they're gonna go for Biz after. But if they declare on us, we're toast, dude. They got like 20k, we got 7k levies, so let's hope that doesn't happen. You know, if we do get destroyed, that's still a game. You know, you guys know I upload failures here as well, so. All right, I got a CB on Karaman. We gotta delete them before the Ottomans get here. Wait, why the frick is it 50? Oh, I got access. Okay, now let's go in. Ottomans are currently fighting Bez, by the way. Oh, great. Timur's here now, too. I've seen him reach Anatolia, not gonna lie. Hopefully that won't be this game. All right, full annex on Karaman, and I'm gonna get these guys as a vassal for free. Okay, well, Parliament is here again. I got a CB on Cilicia. Now we're, like, definitely more powerful. Oh! Well, I shouldn't even wasted that. We actually got follow-through on threat. Because of what? Oh, that's my sub... Okay, that's these guys is. Yeah. In that case, we'll just go in with this. Minus 25%. Cool, very cool. Less antagonism as well. There we go. Cilicia has capitulated. I don't think too many people should be mad about this because there's not that many Armenian and Coptic countries, but let's see. So yeah, it's just one of my subjects and then like Alaye, whoever that is. It's these tiny guys right here. Okay, but yeah, taking this, obviously this isn't very beneficial land to take. We probably should create a subject right here that we're gonna make like the most powerful, you know, Cilician subject. Maybe give him like these 3 provinces or something like that. Or, I don't know, these 4. Yeah, I am gonna create a subject. You know, I could just create Cilicia all over again as well, but do we really want to do that? I do actually want to hold some of this top stuff, so no. Okay, I created them down here. Okay, but in the meantime, Biz has been crushed. Serbia's taken quite a lot. Ottomans have taken Constantinople. Is it their capital? I guess it is. I don't know. They're getting beat up by what I think is Naples now. We're in a tough spot, man. We're in a tough spot. At least we can take down Trebizond like this. Do we have some sort of CB on them? We don't. We're just gonna have to wait for Parliament. That's fine. We'll take them down. Georgia is pretty tough. I'm looking to get an alliance with Egypt right here, but they just don't trust me. I don't know. I think we're gonna become stuck pretty soon. And Ottomans are, yeah, twice our size now economically. I don't know, unless we decide to start playing tall or whatever. Wait, how the hell am I making 16 ducats a month? What the hell? I guess it's temporary from something. I don't know. But yeah. Seljuk Mints are helping out quite a lot. I know there's one in here, and I saw one getting built right here. So, yeah, that gives us a little bit of control. I don't know which cities they're present in, though. I think it's just these 3. Gonna annex tiny one location, boys, here. Well, we're officially loan-free for the first time, I think. Yo. We can actually become a tributary of the Ottomans, and them wanting us as a vassal isn't that far off. I wonder what other modifiers could be there. Likely target of a coalition, trust, and then base is -50, so... Do we try and become their tributary and then their vassal? Wait, can you break free as a tributary as well? Yo, I think that's our strat, man. The only question is can I get independence supported as a tributary? I don't think I've ever played a tributary. Maybe I have, I don't know. So, we will technically be their subject if we're their tributary. Let's... Do we do Trebizond and then do that? Because, you know, I think you're understanding. I just get, like, Egypt to support my independence, and then we declare war, independence war on the Ottomans, and it's negative 25%, and we just take half. We could even take Constantinople. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for next parliament to take out Trebizond and then do that. Obviously, if we end up getting stuck as the Ottomans as tributary, that wouldn't be a very successful game, but hey, what the hell is this? What the hell happened? So, they're a revolter from my subject, but my subject no longer exists? Oh, no, it does. Look, so... why would they pop out, though? They are Armenian. I mean, they're Sunni, which is good, but... they... unless they were religious guys, which I guess they could be religious guys. Okay, I got my levies up for no reason. I got a CB on Trebizond. Let's just go fight them. This just gets more and more complicated. Okay, so Galicia can't come, I don't think. Yeah, let's just hope they'll capitulate. Frick it, I'm fighting Biz. I'm getting real tired of marrying everyone 4 different times, every other cousin and son and brother, and look, we gotta just... but if you don't do it, that's how you end up losing your dynasty and you stop being called the Aretinids or the Ottomans. Okay, lost quite a bit of troops to attrition, but Trebizond will accept getting full annexed, no risk of a coalition. There we go. Okay, at least we own a market now. Okay, let's try this, dude. This might totally backfire, but let's try it. I'm gonna offer to become the Ottomans as tributary. Okay, so now we're an Ottoman tributary. Okay, so for a little bit here, I'm gonna stay as the Ottomans as tributary. It's fine. It's fine. I ain't mad. Let's get our levies up and stuff like that. Obviously, they're super powerful. They got Aydin and Saruhan as actual subjects as well. But pretty soon after that, one of these guys might start sowing disloyalty. I don't know. He just might. I don't know. All right, super tiny vassal here has been annexed. We should definitely do these guys too, because we actually already have a core on them. All right, so we've been chilling for a couple of years right here, you know, just integrating and stuff like that. And the Ottomans continued to wrap up Byzantium here. We got a problem though. I'm sowing disloyalty, and we're still not disloyal enough. Just barely. But now after sending an insult to the Ottomans, I think I am disloyal enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, I think we got a pretty decent crew going right here. These are my independence supporters, you know, obviously mainly the Mamluks, some other guys, and then Bulgaria right there just to keep them busy. We do outnumber them heavily like this, mainly because of Egypt. Otherwise, we would have had to get a million different guys. But, you know, it's still the Ottomans. I think I'm going to invite a couple of more people, man. I think, oh, Tunis, okay, they can be annoying. Why not? Oh, yeah, and just annex that, other subject as well, so we get started on Bafra as soon as we can. Okay, got a couple of more friends. I think it's time to go, folks. There's independence. It will cost us 20 stability, which is fine. I already insulted them once, so there we go. Okay, well, that's one way to take them down. Okay, this is still gonna be a pretty tough war. They don't have that many forts, which is good, but this might be one of our only opportunities like this, ladies and gentlemen, or actually our only opportunity at this point in the game. So we gotta cripple them real hard, and that means taking like Kocheli, Hudavendigar, Bolu, Saffron Bolu. So if we can take this right here, basically their most important cities right here, these 4 is actually what I'm focusing on. I think that'll be a good blow. Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, the boys are here. They're toast. They're done. I gotta say, this was a pretty good strat, man. Oh, and we can improve cultural opinion with Adana. Nice. That might enable us to accept, what you call it, Armenia. Not yet. We need to do it again. And we still need to get a Greek in, too. Oh, my God. But yeah, if we didn't do this, man, you know, it would have taken us way longer to end up owning the same things, right? No way would have hit the Ottomans now. We would have had to, you know, like chip away at some of these former Jalayirid boys. Maybe get into it with Georgia. They're pretty powerful as well. And, you know, just sort of expand over here a little bit, something like this. Try and somehow ally the Mamluks, then go in on the Ottomans. But I think this was such a good strat. My only question is, will we be able to cross and actually get Constantinople? The answer is yes, because they just capitulated. Excellent. Okay, so as far as I can tell, all of that is occupied by me. Now, is this possible? No. It's not possible. Okay, so we need to go actually location by location here, or try to at least. Okay, so like this, it is possible. Like this, it is possible. We do end up taking Constantinople like that, along with Bursa, Nicomedia right here, and Iznik as well. So, yeah, not a very crippling blow, obviously, because we are taking Constantinople, and you know, a lot of these cost so much. But look, it's basically no aggressive expansion, dude. I wish I could take more, but I can't. Okay, we do end up taking their most important stuff like this, though. Yep, we do end up doing that. Okay, there's the peace out on the Ottomans, ladies and gentlemen. We're officially independent, and we've taken all of their most important cities. Still not the #1 Beylik, though. Oh. Now the question is, how the hell can we fight them again? Maybe, I was gonna say we should have gotten a border with Bulgaria or Serbia, but yeah, Serbia is actually pretty weak right now, but Bulgaria is strong. I don't know. Try and get an ally. That's the thing. Try and get an ally. All of my integration guys are really powerful, though. Whoa, wait a minute. Dude, oh my god, what? When I looked at it last time, did I not let a month take over or something? Or did their whole schemes change because their capital changed? Whoa, we're like twice as, you know, economic basey and military strengthy compared to the Ottomans right now. But that's because they probably suck on levies right now. Let's try and see this. Yeah, that might be it. Okay, but we will seize the opportunity. Okay, there we go. We add the leader of the Turks, government, reform, cultural tradition, monetary control, speed of integration, another government form, basically free. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, now we can do the good things, unless they changed it up. Let's see. Okay, I definitely accept from Egypt, but let's see. Invade neighbor Beylik. It still insulted us. But we can do press claims. That's what we can do. We can press claims on provinces in Anatolia. Now, the only one we can do right here is probably Alaye, or we wait for the truce with the Ottomans to expire. But obviously, once the truce expires by that point, which is 15 years, dude, they'll have like 30k or whatever they had. So we gotta be careful. Okay, let's annex Bafra. The good thing is now we get these events where integration is sped up massively. I guess only the Ottomans have the insta-coring of Constantinople and moving capital event. Yeah, they're gonna catch up to us so quickly, it's not even funny. We're gonna lose this. We're gonna go back down to #2. We're about to get a Greek rebellion. Okay, rise of the Aretinids once again. We're just swapping back and forth here. Too bad we lose the gov reform, and it takes time to get it back up again, which means we don't always fully have the speed of integration, but... Okay, well, we've officially integrated everything up. Now I'm just doing a little bit of assimilating because obviously, you know, we can't move our capital if it's not a core. So we do need to turn it to Turkish, but on the... what do I want to say? Yeah, in other news, after securing a royal marriage with the boys, the Mamluks, we are now allied, yes! So I have someone I can always bring in versus the Ottomans because obviously they're still more powerful. Just need to wait 5 more years for the truce with them to expire and then we'll hit them. There really is no one else that's relevant that we can fight. And we might as well just assimilate in the meantime, so... Yep. Let's do that. Finally making serious money now, too. Okay, picked up Renaissance as well. I'm just gonna stop researching the generic stuff here. Even though there's really good things, we'll get back to them. I gotta get the other cabinet guy. Okay, folks, so the truce with the Ottomans is up. Obviously, they're pretty strong. I couldn't probably beat them by myself. They do only have, well, 2 forts technically, but look at this. Egypt would just straight up come in. I'm still the main guy right here. We can press claims on... I guess it makes more sense to get stuff closer to me that's Turkish, so let's just press claims on that. There we go. And there's the declaration. Yep, there we go, negative 25%. Call in Egypt. Declare the war. Easy. Easy. Need to build up a navy after this, but easy. And another capitulation. In the meantime, we've gotten the 4th... Ooh, okay, that's a big difference. I was gonna say, in the meantime, we've gotten a 4th cabinet, guys, so we can integrate some more. It's negative 25% on this. Like we said, we want to focus mainly on Turkish stuff right now, so... Take that, take that. Wait, no, that's not occupied by me. By Kirshehir. No, I think I'm gonna take that. I think I'm gonna take that. Wait, is everything else by me? I guess we'll see it. It'll be dark green. So we take that. Then we can do, I guess, something like this, huh? Dude, we can actually take so much here. It's not even funny. So there we go. What I just selected is a lot of the Turkish things. We need to be careful on this. Let me see what I can do. Okay, so theoretically, we could do this, which is quite a lot. What's the coalition looking like here? So with the Ottomans, which I'm actually still waiting for them to show up. Okay, well, they should be on here, shouldn't they? I guess they're not. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so really it's Biz, Candia, Serbia, Alia, Epirus, the Knights, Gazari. That's not that bad. That's actually not that bad. Do we do this? Because it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 provinces that we need to integrate. We can do 4 at a time. But technically, I still want to do this. Is this too much? Hell no, it's not too much. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Hell yeah. We officially split the Ottomans in 2, maybe even more than 2. Taken so much. Yeah, let's integrate. So we're still chilling right here, integrating a lot of the stuff I've already completed. It's looking pretty good, man. I gotta say, the biggest struggle, I've been feeling throughout this campaign is just, how small the Turkish culture actually is right here and how expensive it is to accept. Well, earlier at the start, Armenian and now Greek, man. I did manage to finally tolerate Greek after unlocking the additional cultures capacity right here, but no way we accept that, or even Armenian for that matter, man. Maybe with like one more improving, we could get this in and get a bunch of other cores in over here, but it's just, yeah, thanks to these mints, control over here is pretty good, and I did notice the game built a local governor for me in Bursa. In fact, I just saw it building a couple of months ago, or I don't know, a couple of years ago at this point. It's just, yeah, control and not being able to have this as core. And now I'm integrating. By the time I'm done integrating, I'll want to assimilate so we can move our capital to Constantinople. But by then, my truce with the Ottomans will be up and I'll want to fight them again. So it's tough. It's tough. It's tough getting the economy. If all of this was cores, dude, we'd be making so much money right now. But it's not, and we're not. Either way, we continue, man. We continue. Still a lot more to integrate. We'll hit the Ottomans a couple of more times for sure. I mean, it's only 1412. We haven't been going that long. Adana obviously is still my only subject left. If you guys noticed, I annexed the rest of the guys. I'm not gonna annex Adana because I want to improve with Armenian one more time. Maybe then we'll be able to bring it down to like, I don't know, hopefully 0.9 or something like that, 0.8, and I can accept it for real, and then I can integrate them. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, just chilling, building buildings, waiting for the truce with the Ottomans to expire. Oh yeah, something I didn't mention, we're like the number 5 great power in the world, dude. Too bad we can't become a kingdom, because as always, I need 50 prestige. We're never getting 50 prestige. Maybe we will after we roll the Ottomans one more time, but yeah, I don't have the investment, I haven't researched it, and I never want to spend money on that either. Dude, he's still alive. We do have the local council at this point. Yeah, they're really expensive, but worth it to build for sure. Okay, honestly, good call on the game for deciding to build a local governor for me in Bursa, man, because after that, and after, I don't know, a couple of local councils, the control situation has improved by quite a lot. And obviously, the mints right here, no matter which Beylik you are, you always get pretty good control in freaking Konya, Kayseri, and Sivas, so... Just what the Ottomans is up. This is still going on. I just need, yeah, let's just wait for like one more month tick right here to press claims. There's the Ottomans. We can press claims on Saruhan. Yeah, a lot more urban stuff over here. Declare war, Ottomans. There we go. Claims on province. Egypt, I'll call in with favors. Just like that. Nice. We're almost done integrating the previous stuff too. In fact, everything we're doing is, the last ones. And I'm assimilating Constantinople. We just have to make it a core, dude. We gotta make it a core. Gotta move our capital there. Another day, another capitulation. Yeah, simple. Let's just continue to take stuff in Anatolia. I don't want to take the rest of Byzantium because then, when I assimilate, it's not gonna be doing just this, right? So a little tactical right there. But let's see how much can we take in Anatolia, man. All of it, perhaps? Cool. Yeah, that is everything that they have over in Anatolia. Do I take that as well? No. Yeah, we'll do it later. It's fine. I'm satisfied with that for now. Let's take a little bit of money. And there we go. We've kicked those guys out of Anatolia. We can still do Menteşe right here, so we can press claims on them, on Genoa, on Alaye, on Cyprus. Yeah, still lots of guys we can do it to. And then once we move into the Balkans, you know, it'll give us the ability to do that over there as well. I should have probably actually, I'm stupid. I should have left them with something in Anatolia, just so we can press claims on them and wipe them out. But it's fine. It's fine. Well, let's take a look at what's going on elsewhere in the world. Okay, Timur is getting even bigger. Is he still alive? He is, dude. 87? I don't think I've ever seen him that old. Georgia over here has shrunk a little bit. Are these guys up here its subjects? They are. Okay, and it's doing a little war right there. Over in Europe, yeah, things seem pretty regular. Castile is just so aggro again in 1.3, man. But everything else pretty standard. Yeah, 2 Sicilies pushing in here. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, yep. We're just continuing along, man. Continuing the integration, putting down a building or two. Estates are really building stuff now as well, so that's helping quite a lot. Oh, I just got an event for Menteche to become my vassal, which probably shouldn't have done it because they're only one location, dude. It's whatever. And speaking of stuff like this, why am I actually not doing it, man? Yeah, let me get some money and then I'll press claims on these guys. As for Rise of the Turks, we're definitely not at risk of it ending. So that's cool. Okay, small little deck on these guys right here. And by the way, we can actually still do it on the Ottomans, man. It did give me the option to press for this and this. So we're chilling. And I mean, there we go. It's just one location, man. Yeah, simple. Cyprus is also allieless. It is all Greek, though. So... Alright, so there's the Age of Discovery. We're just gonna go admin focus here again. I am researching stuff from banking now. In fact, I just started. Let's go with that. But now with the changes to all of this, which means we can go into this medicine tree right here and actually get an additional cabinet seat and the paved road and the cultures capacity and the PP, council hall. So yeah, honestly, I'm actually just gonna stop researching banking, even though there's so much good stuff right there, man. Let's just finish up rack paper because I'm already 40%. And then I'll move straight into this. Obviously, it's way better for us. Yeah, there's the cabinet seat. Then I'm gonna get the cultures capacity. Let's actually go with this as well. Power projection and council hall. These are kind of the most important things. This right here isn't as important, but there's pretty good stuff here too. This, the other local governor and the gov reform here as well. Yeah. You know, last time I said I'm super glad that they put all the best stuff in the free one, but you know, when you're lagging behind a little bit, I don't know. It is good though. It is good. Either way, at this point, truce with the Ottomans is about to expire in like 4 weeks. Let's see them. Yeah, they're like mega weak. I like the Bessarabia one. Okay. They got some land down here as well. I guess from the full annexation on Bez. We could take stuff from them here. Pop a Greek subject here and here. The main Greek guys are currently... It's Candia, which is these guys down here. So we should be able to improve with Greek as well. But there's no point. Well, actually, it'll take us up to 350. And if we improve once, if it goes down to like 310, nah, it's still not. Well, let's see though. But okay, yeah, truce with the Ottomans is up. As we can see, I can press claims on it. Let's just go for the Dardanelles. Yeah. And actually, there's that right on track. Now, I can do it with Armenian and flip it to Kindred. Too bad it doesn't tell you what it's going to go down to, but I'm actually not going to do this. I want to test that out on Greek. If we bring down Armenian, and it's already fairly cheap, we can remove it from tolerated. There's not that many of them. It would free up 0.4. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so there's our deck on the Ottomans right there. Boom. There we go. Don't need Egypt in this one, obviously. Do they have forts? They do got 2 forts, but it's fine. Let's see what we do. Okay, glad they capitulated before I had to siege down another fort. Let's just beat this stack right here, and there we go. So, I want to take this for sure. Let's see. I think the Balkan guys should get madder that I'm doing this. Yeah, they are quite mad. We got Bulgarian stuff up here. Is it mostly Bulgarian? I guess it is, huh? So, do we do maybe this? Is that possible? It is possible. That would create a mega coalition of the Ottomans, Bulgaria, Serbia, and Epirus that would never break up. But I'm gonna do it. There we go. Nice push into the Balkans. Okay. Why? Egypt, why? Come on, bud. Yeah, let's create subjects. Well, it didn't say that freaking all of these guys were gonna coalition me, did it? Oh my god, dude. We're gonna get a coalition out of everyone here, the 2 Sicilies, and everyone here. Why didn't it say that? And I can't do it on the Greek guys? Who's the dominant Greek guy? Oh my god, it's still Candia, bro. It's actually still Candia. That's why I can't do it. Frick me. Can I transfer stuff between subjects? Transfer location to other subject. Okay, so Evros is the second biggest one, right? I need to make Evros more powerful. Okay, there we go. I just made Evros the most powerful guy. I know I'm losing mega money here. It's just because I'm diplomaxing. I want to get rid of this freaking coalition, dude. So... yeah, just need a diplomat and I'll improve with Greek and then we'll see. Okay, there it is. Perfect. So Greek changes to neutral. Now let's see how much it costs. 3.21. And I have 0.9. But I'll have 1.9. And then I can free up 4 more, which means I'll have 2.3. So it'll take me 0.9 over. That's still quite a lot, man. That's still quite a lot. Frick me. Okay, but we're still allied to Egypt. We gotta figure out a way to not get declared by this mega coalition, which will continue to grow. Alright, so it's 1445. You know, just need to integrate a couple of more things. We're making actually pretty good money right now, man. We've shrunk the coalition by a little bit. It's just Bulgaria, Serbia, Theodoro, Kiev, and the Knights right now. I don't think I've been improving with them, but that's because, you know, I maxed out so I can improve with everyone, then I dropped it down, so we're technically improving, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter, so... yeah, no risk of it firing. Kept my alliance with the Mamluks, obviously, so we're chilling right there. About to get the other... oh, wait, did I already get it? I guess I already got it. Okay, I already got the other culture's capacity. I have to accept Greek, dude. I have to. We can't continue playing without accepting Greek. It is going to take us over. We are going to suffer penalties to cabinet efficiency and stuff like that, but we got to do it. So, I'll actually remove Armenian from tolerated. So now we have 2.3 out of 3.2. Yeah, I gotta accept it. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, I'm stupid. We were already doing it. You know, we were already tolerating. We're actually not even over. Okay, let's take a look at this amazingness. Oh. Yes, and the best part, ladies and gentlemen, 660 ducats? You're out of your mind. Okay, we can move our capital to Constantinople. And all of this is our cores. Oh. Feels so damn good. Okay, but yeah, let's try and get... or you know what, man? I'm gonna take out loans. I'm gonna take out loans. It is really hard to pay them off, but it's just one. There you go. We really are the rise of the Turks. Now, if I could only become a kingdom. And Constantinople is officially our capital, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do we keep the local governor in Bursa like this? Probably not, right? We probably want to put it down in Smyrna, don't we? Because we got all of those mints and stuff like that. Now, obviously, that's going to drop. But I think this... yeah, these are going to stay the same, right? Well, actually, let's wait for a month and see what the max is on our former capital. So it's 87 right there. 62... and 88. Okay, that's not that bad. That's actually not that bad. Let's take a look at the local governor. Damn, we're making so much more money like this. It's hilarious. Get rid of it from over there. Wait for a month. Put it down right there. Now, look at the difference, dude. Look at the difference. It was so worth it. We should have done this way earlier. I'm kind of stupid. But, you know, we already know that, don't we? Okay, at this point, though, let's annex a tiny OLM Menteche right here. It's only going to take 9 years. You can't see it because it's behind me. Then we'll do Adana as well. Not really interested in pushing this way. We'll think about that maybe later. And, yeah, I need to deal with Genoa and the Knights. Is Candia independent? It is. Huh. Bulgaria? Nope. Not touching that with a 5-foot pole. Nope, not doing that either. We need to wait for this to disband. Yeah, dude, now we're making real money, man. Yeah, now we're really gonna start a construction boom. Okay, now we're officially done integrating everything, and I'm just, you know, assimilating things that aren't our cores, that are too expensive, obviously, to accept cultures, which will take us over. The construction boom has officially started. Now it's time to start building up some boats, because Cyprus here well, you know, they need to stop existing. I'm also integrating both Minteshe and Adana. They'll take however long they take. I don't really care. Finally got the upgrade to the local council, which is the council hall. Obviously, you know, local council plus 2.5% max control. This is 5%, you know, crown power. We are going to be upgrading them. I don't know if I have them everywhere. Actually, I do have them everywhere. That's pretty nice. I mean, yeah, we've been building them for quite a while. Okay. So, yeah, need to focus up on the, you know, cities that we have the most control in anyway, right? Yeah, pretty expensive, but needs to be done. Okay, now that that's done, we can continue researching, but in the meantime, what we can also do is wrap up some of these guys that are remaining over here in the Mediterranean that are easy to fight, such as Cyprus, no allies, Candia, no allies, the Knights, no allies, and then maybe even we can, you know, kick Genoa out. What's the situation over there? How does something like this happen? What? Okay, there is... So how does France come in, I wonder? Is it Defender of the Faith or something like that? Why would they defend Genoa? Why would they defend Genoa? I guess it should let me know right here. France is in the Bohemian Union with Bohemia. What the hell is the Bohemian Union? The Bohemian Union is a union in which Bohemia is the senior partner over France, and integration level is 5. How is France not taking it over, though? How is France not taking it over? Maybe just because they're the emperor, they're kind of holding on, but that's a crazy union. Okay, I won't fight Genoa. But yeah, I've built up a fleet in order to invade Cyprus, so let's go ahead and press claims on this. But obviously, you know, we'll be taking over all of Cyprus, and there we go. There's the declaration. I'm so glad naval transporting works now, because... Oh, wait, they got mercs. Shoot. I might not have enough troops here. You know, the positive thing is naval transporting works, so, yeah, I didn't have to struggle. Alright, took ages to siege down, but we're finally done, and there's a full annex on, Cyprus. Hopefully this isn't lying this time. Sure, 600... What? The Ottomans. Okay, Ottomans, Bulgaria, and Serbia, man. We can never, like, get them out of this coalition. It just is what it is. I mean, I can improve with them, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's done. We'll get to integrating it. Yeah, let me pull back these guys, and we'll go in on the Knights and Candia too. What is this law? Oh, cool. What did I... Oh, university, that's right. I guess I never built one, even though I have them. Huh, I actually can't press claims on this. When does the Europe thing unlock? Well, actually, it's kind of already unlocked. We can do it on Bulgaria here. But I just can't do it on the islands, can I? Huh. Okay, let's wait for Parliament then. Okay, tiny little Minteshe here has been annexed. These guys are now disloyal. I can spend more, but they're still disloyal. Parliament is here. Just got a CB on the Knights. Let's go. Okay, why is naval transporting broken again? Just go there. That's all I want, man. Just send them off to Rhodes, dude. Just go there. I thought it was fixed, man. I thought it was fixed. Why? Maybe it considers the stack too big or something. Come on, man. I genuinely don't understand, man. I genuinely don't understand. Am I doing something wrong? I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Like, it worked right here. Why can't I do the same on Rhodes? Every time I encounter this, I'm not even gonna say what I want to do. I'm not even gonna say what I want to do. Okay, let's build up a regular guy. Maybe he can go. Yeah, look, it's still the same issue. It still doesn't want to do, and obviously 1,000 can't destroy them. It still doesn't want to do levies. That's the thing. It doesn't want to move the levies there. What if we take 3? There we go. It's 171 of them. Can they go? Oh, they can go. Oh, okay. So I guess what I need to do is look at my cogs. Okay. So they have the capacity to transport 250 people. I've got 10 of them, which means I can move 2,500. It doesn't want to move more than that. It doesn't want to move more than that. So, let's, I don't know. There we go. Take those guys, and then those guys. Yep, they can go there. Obviously, they'll get destroyed by the 3,000 freaking knights guys, right? But they can go. Yep, very nice, very cool, that it doesn't want to do that. Okay, you know, next time, man, I'm just gonna open up the console and annex them. I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered to do this. Also, this doesn't work, man. It says it'll pick the best guy for the job. It doesn't. Whenever they die, it just picks some dumbass who's not actually the best guy. Okay, what I didn't notice is that at a certain point, Serbia joined this war. Why would it do that? All right, well, the unconditional anyway. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with Serbia. I don't think I want to mess with the AE. Although AE isn't bad. Frick it, let's fight him. Also, this used to be better in the previous patch. When you tell someone to assimilate, and these guys are already doing that, those are grayed out. So now I actually have to look over them once again, to see who is doing what, to, you know, to confirm if I can send them there. All right, well, I'm also gonna take this. There we go, more land. Now, Bulgarian I don't have accepted, so what I'm actually going to do with these guys is just give them that. There we go, right there. And then to these guys, you know, we got time. I'm going to give them that, because we shrunk them anyway, too, right? Parliament is here again. I can take down Candia. I just got to get the mercs up so I can actually move them. Okay, well, we've got a perfect 5k up there. Let's declare on Candia. And that's a full annex on Candia. Nice. More people are mad about this than I thought, but it's fine. There we go. Nice. All of that goes to us, and I'm actually going to end up keeping it because it is Greek. They have turned it Catholic, but then again, it's not like we care about that too much. You know, we have a bunch of different religions. In fact, if we take a look at the breakdown, I haven't. Okay, Sunni, Orthodox, Shia, Catholic, Coptic, Tengri. I don't even know what that is. Yazidi, Zoroastrian, and then culture. Yeah, we're about to become more Greek than Turkish, but it's fine. We got it accepted, yeah. Just the stuff over here isn't accepted. What is that? It's like Armenian, Cappadocian, Pontic, whatever, yeah. And Adana has been annexed. We got a couple, of course, but obviously mostly we won't because we don't have Armenian accepted. We got only 0.2. Not enough for anything. Not enough for anything, yeah. Oh, well, that's okay. But now that that's done, ladies and gentlemen, and the year is 1468, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up for this game right here, man. But of course, like I said earlier, let me know in the comments below if you do want to see me continue this run, because honestly, you know, I'm down to do it. It is turning into a pretty fun game, and we still have some major and semi-major foes to face along with this coalition right here. But yeah, we set out to, you know, replace the Ottomans or whatever in the Rise of the Turk situation at the start. Wasn't that easy, not gonna lie, until we became their subject, but after that, man, we just absolutely crushed them. So yeah, we are now, you know, the Turks that are rising. Number 7 great power, making an absolute frick ton of money. Control is actually looking really good after we accepted Greek, and we're expanding over here nicely. You know, next time if we do continue, we can get into it with Georgia maybe a little bit. Some of these guys right here. Iraq is pretty big. Maybe the Mamluks, I don't know. But of course, if we do end up continuing, our focus is mostly going to be in the Balkans, but that's not going to be easy either because, you know, the alliance situations over here are nutty. You know, the Genoa situation isn't crazy right now. That's interesting. We could do that, and of course we got the 2 Sicilies and the entire gang right here to face because they have expanded quite a lot in the Balkans. But yeah, this is what our culture breakdown ended up looking like, man. If you guys want to take a look at the culture map mode, you know, this is the religion map mode as well. What the hell map mode is that? Okay, yeah, that's the religion map mode as well. So, yeah, looking pretty nice, man. Looking pretty nice. 6.7 million people. And, yeah, we'll continue next time if we do end up continuing with even more powerful and more crazy stuff. But I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up for this one in our campaign as the Beylik of the Eretnids, or Eretna, where we replaced the Ottomans themselves. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, man, make sure to leave a like. It lets me know that you like this type of content. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if you do want to see me continue this run. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.